What if the four horsemen of the apocalypse were real? Are you ready to explore a world where death's presence is undeniable? Join us as we embark on a review of The End of the Day by Claire North, a mesmerising journey of love, death, and the decline of many things. In this intriguing setting, each of the four horsemen has a harbinger, an ordinary person who goes before them, an apocalyptic advance party, if you will. Recently, the job of Harbinger of Death has been offered to Charlie, a rather unassuming chap from Birmingham, but now living in Dulwich, London. The brilliance of North's world building shines through as we discover that Death's head office, his headquarters, is located in none other than Milton Keynes. Here, efficient ladies with names like Maureen and Dolly handle logistics and procurements necessary for Charlie to carry out his work. At the end of the day unfolds as a series of captivating vignettes, with Charlie making visits of varying lengths to people around the world. Sometimes he comes as a courtesy, other times as a warning, and always with a gift of some kind. His visits may be to individuals on the verge of dying, or those who may face imminent death unless they make a change of some kind. However, the scope of his work extends beyond individuals to encompass profound elements like endangered ways of life, dying languages, species on the verge of extinction, and even the changing climate. Charlie's role is to visit those deemed worthy by death. He approaches his work with unwavering respect and is increasingly weighed down by its significance. Throughout the book, interspersed between chapters, we encounter snippets of unrelated conversations. These could be two people chatting on a bus, a radio phone-in, or a political speech. Initially mundane, these conversations grow increasingly strident, blinkered and opinionated as the story progresses. At first their purpose is elusive, but in hindsight it becomes clear that they all tie back to Charlie, the Harbinger of Death. Being the Harbinger of Death is no easy task. Over the course of a few years, poor Charlie faces a myriad of challenges. He endures being kidnapped, interrogated, tortured, followed, spied upon and threatened. People often experience fear or anger when Charlie appears, for he is the Harbinger of Death after all. Patiently he explains that he is merely the one who comes before. Death might be giving them a heads up, or death's arrival may be imminent. One of the remarkable aspects of this book is how ordinary Charlie is. He applied for the job, went through an interview process and was chosen just like any other occupation. As with anyone new in a job, he starts off clumsy and unsure, but gradually gains confidence. The thread involving Emmy, his girlfriend, adds a compelling layer to the story. Understandably, Emmy is hesitant to pursue a relationship with the Harbinger of Death. Initially it's due to Death's inherent ick factor, followed by concerns about Charlie's prolonged periods away from home. Witnessing the development of Emmy and Charlie's relationship throughout the book, and the support and love they ultimately provide to each other, was one of my favourite aspects of the book. The mounting pressure on Charlie is skillfully portrayed, creating an intense reading experience. The author masterfully builds tension through the snippets of conversations, increasingly challenging assignments, and the actions of others determined to exploit Charlie to uncover the true nature and motivations of death. The piecemeal nature of the plot might lead one to believe that there is no strong narrative thread holding it together. There isn't a traditional story arc per se. Instead, we rely on the building sense of unstoppable chaos, as well as the glimpses we get of Charlie and Emmy's evolving relationship, to transform the book from a mere collection of short stories or vignettes into a cohesive and impactful read. The End of the Day is less of a traditional novel and more of a searing commentary on the state of things, the relentless decline and deterioration of everything good. It's an anger-fueled book, really, that provokes introspection. If, like me, you're new to Claire North's works, then I think The End of the Day serves as an excellent introduction. North's writing is superb, I think, filled with richness, elegance and nuance. Even the throwaway observations brim with wit and vitality. For example, "She laughed, a high shrill titter as if a mad scientist had combined a piccolo with a Gatling gun, each bullet a polished white tooth, a weapon only to be fired when smiling." I found myself drawing parallels between Charlie and Mort, Death's apprentice in Terry Pratchett's books. While the two books are distinct, completely different really, both Charlie and Mort are ordinary individuals thrust into extraordinary circumstances in the service of life's inevitable conclusion. The End of the Day earns a compelling 8 out of 10 from me. I thoroughly enjoyed every moment spent in its pages, and I eagerly anticipate exploring more of Claire North's captivating works. Have you read this or anything else by Claire North? Let me know what you thought in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Well, we're done here. If you enjoyed this video and are hungry for more science fiction goodness, don't forget to hit the like button. And you can subscribe to Sci-Fi Scavenger by giving the vulture a boop. Until next time, may your reading journeys always take you to galaxies far, far away. But bye for now.